Hello guys, what's up? It is your host that does the most spiritual intellectual 777 here once again, coming at you guys from the house of greatness. And in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is unconditional happiness. So, what brought about this topic is just basically just like me identifying these patterns within myself, right? And also the patterns within other people. Let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit. And seeing the patterns in other people, right? Because we all know that we all have the tendency to like only be happy whenever things go our way, right? Or when we manifest something. Like, for example, we say to ourselves, like, I'll only be happy when I make like six figures or seven figures, or I'll be happy once I get that new car. I'll be happy, once I get once I find my soulmate. I'll be happy once I find my twin flame. And just FYI, not every soul is a twin flame. So sorry, but not sorry to burst your bubble. I just wanted to get that out the way before we continue any further. You know, we say that we're not gonna be happy until I get that game system, or until I get those pair of shoes, or until I get that job, that dream job, or until I start making money in my business, so on and so forth, right? And many of the things that we complain about is material, right? If you live in the Western worlds, specifically in America, you know that a whole lot of us are always complaining about something that's materially related, you know? And I just also want to say that, we didn't come here on this earth just to acquire material things. You know, if that was the only thing we had to look forward to, we wouldn't have any reason to come down to this earth plane in the first place, right? Because a lot of times we choose to incarnate in this time-space reality to learn specific lessons and to get over karmic cycles, right? And I mentioned it one time in my previous video about forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in order to be unconditionally happy, it means to do just that. Be happy without conditions. And that's simple, yet it's hard to implement because we have been trained to be ungrateful for what we don't have, right? And a lot of us are just going around saying, man, if I only I had that car, if only I made this amount of money, if only I had, my dream partner, if I only had this, if I only had that, blah, 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 blah. And I remember, like, I just had a conversation with my partner last night, and I was just venting to her, like, bruh, like this DPS situation is just really getting out of hand. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling real tired of this shit, and just really just rambling on and on and on about this one thing, right? And then, she was just like, dude, like, you complaining about the same thing over and over and over again is it moving you forward? Is it making you happier? Is it getting closer to your goals? And I said, no. And she was like, why are you doing it then? I mean, she still loves me, and she just listens to me, she listens to me vent. But at the same time, a real partner is going to hold you accountable into helping you raise your vibration up and keeping it up, right? Because a lot of the times we let, just one thing that doesn't go the way that we want it to throw us off of our path, right? And I've already told y'all, like, I am guilty as can be. You guys already know what's up. Like, I'm not gonna sit here in front and act like, I don't complain my ass off from time to time. I mean, it's human nature. But, the more spiritually evolved souls, will just transmute the energy and just move the fuck on and go about their day. They're just like, okay, shit didn't go as planned today, but it is what it is. There's a lot of things that are outside of my control. And in that case, that DPS situation was way outside of my control. You see what I'm saying? But, I have, just reflecting right now, I've had like more positive shit happen than negative shit happens, which is a sign of positive progress. But, I fall into those tendencies from time to time to where I only focus on the one thing that's not going right versus the 99% of other things that are going, right in alignment. And my angels and spirit guides and my higher self, and most of all, God slash divine slash the most high, has been sending me lots and lots of numbers to remind me that you're on the right track, Evan. You're moving forward. You're making positive progress. You know what I'm saying? You're about to manifest huge blessings in your life, and gratefulness is the and to speed up the manifestation process, be grateful. You know what I'm saying? And I was also comparing myself to other people last night, like, man, I should have had my license by now because, a lot of my peers, have gotten their licenses. They got their own cars. They're able to travel here and travel there whenever the hell they want to. And they have this and they have that, blah, 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 blah. Why do I have to jump through all these hurdles just to get these simple things done? Just basically just shooting off at the goddamn mouth, out the goddamn mouth, just complaining my ass off and comparing myself to others. And those are two of the most deadliest things that you can do to kill your happiness, is to compare yourself to others and to complain your ass off. And one thing that I do want to touch on while this video is going is about not comparing yourself to your peers, right? Because everybody is on their different journey. Sure, we're all headed to the same destination, but our journeys of getting there are different, right? You see, everyone's soul contract is different. Some people manifest stuff a lot sooner. Some people manifest them way later. Some people are somewhere in between. But the point is that you have to stop comparing yourself so freaking much, because that is one of the quickest ways to lower your vibration. And there's a saying that goes, comparison is the thief of all happiness. So if you want to be unconditionally happy, you have to give up comparing yourself to others. You got to give up that, tendency to complain your ass off. And you have to stop looking at the things that you don't have. And all of these things, fall into the category of the victim mentality. So next time you catch yourself slipping back into the victim mentality, just stop yourself and ask, is this making me happier? Is this getting me closer to my goals? Is it helping me? Is it helping speed up the manifestation process? Is it helping me build a thriving relationship with myself and others? And, if since the answer is no, then you just need to stop doing it and replace it with a better habit of focusing on, okay, what can I learn from this? What's the key lesson in here? Or the key lessons? What has manifested, in my life already that I am grateful for? What others blessings are currently manifesting in my life that, I can look towards to keep me on that high vibration? Because, I'm not saying that the spiritual path is all like sunshine and rainbows and that you're going to be happy all the time. But what I am saying is that, there are ways in maintaining your high vibration regardless of what's happening in the external world. And a lot of the times we're not unconditionally happy is because we've made the external world responsible for our happiness and also other people, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's just about, shifting your focus. It sounds simple. It sounds simple to do, but it's also easy not to do. Because, we have been programmed in this society to focus on shit that we're not grateful for and stuff that's outside of our control. So once you learn to get on your high flying disc and stay on the high flying disc, as Abraham Hicks would coin it, then you're gonna have a much easier time navigating this matrix, because now you're not gonna be like happy one minute and then upset the next minute, because somebody cut you off in traffic, or someone, cussed you out, or somebody, just decided that, okay, I can't hang out with you today because I got this, that, and the third going on. You know what I mean? And you have to let your emotions be free from what people do and what people don't do, right? Because that's all a part of being on a spiritual journey, is learning to cultivate that unconditional happiness / sunshine within ourselves. Not to say that you're not going to have any storms in your life, because you're going to have plenty of storms, but you're able to easily move through the storms with grace and not get lost in the sauce. I'm going to take a quick little sip of this. All right. So back to what I was saying, yeah, you're going to have some stormy days, but most of the days can be sunny if you allow it to, right? And I'm not talking about the sunshine like out there. I'm talking about the sunshine in here. You know what I'm saying? When you cultivate that sunshine within, you're able to truly, truly shine and be a beacon of light for others, because you have learned to master yourself. And a big part of mastering yourself is mastering your thoughts and emotions. Because many of us are controlled by our emotions instead of the other way around. You see, when you're controlled by your emotions, you're going to be all over the goddamn place, You're going to be a high vibration one minute and be on a low vibration next minute, and you're just going to be constantly going up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, just constantly, when you're not in control of your emotions. And I'm not saying that I am fully there yet, but I'm working on myself every single day to make sure that I stay on that high vibration as long as I possibly can. Not to say that I don't have my days where I don't get where I don't get upset. But what I am saying is, I'm starting to become more and more aware of those triggers, if you will, when I start getting upset. And then I have to sit back and calm myself down and say, okay, Evan, I realize you're upset right now, but what's the bigger picture? You know what I'm saying? What blessings are already manifesting in your life, or, have already manifested, that you can look towards for encouragement? Because you've overcome so much, dude, in such a short period of time. So pat yourself on the back for getting through, the challenges that, the average person wouldn't even think of, getting through. Because, playing the victim constantly is not going to, help raise my vibration, much less help me deliver great content to you guys, because I can't deliver great content if my vibration is on a low. And I was going to record a YouTube video yesterday, but as with me just going through some crazy emotions and me just complaining my ass off, I knew I just couldn't come on here and just spread that negative energy to you guys, because nobody deserves that shit, and I don't want other people sharing that either, because when you put out a piece of content, you're making a duplicate of yourself, and when people share that, that's another duplicate and another one and another one and another one. And I do not intend to put out bad energy towards anybody. So I always make sure that when I'm in those, like, quote unquote lower vibrational emotions, I always make sure that I take a step back and just get myself together and get myself back on that higher vibrational frequency, so that when I do release a piece of content, whether it's, a YouTube video like I'm doing right now, or, a podcast episode, a film, whatever piece of content it is, I always want to make sure that I get my vibration as high as I possibly can get it, so that I can spread more positive energy throughout this matrix, so that more and more souls, can be inspired and, feel the love and to feel those high vibrations, right? Because that's what it's about. We came here to have fun. Just like my shirt says, we run this. Damn it, this. I mean, yeah, I'm pointing right here. So, we run this. You run your own internal world. You are in control of your own reality. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story today. While I was catching Uber back here. So I remember, the Uber driver was playing this song, and then the person that was narrating throughout the song was like, you are in control of your own life. Don't sit here and pretend that, somebody else is in control of it. You got to relinquish control from them and take back control of your life yourself. Who said that your dreams couldn't come true? Or something like that. Some along those lines. Some about, taking your power back and going after your dreams with a full head of steam, right? And I'm just like sitting there, just listen to it. And I'm just like, okay, this shit is synchronistic right here because, you know, and I also saw the number 8888 today as well, and 99, 33, 99, 66. But, I noticed that the most constant numbers that keep showing up in my reality is 777 and 88 and 888. I saw 888 again today, and when I kept seeing 888, okay, I can't really, my human can't keep up with my higher self right now, so just bear with me. But, seeing 888, that that 8 is the number of abundance, and when you have you have triple eights. That means like a huge blessing is going to come into your life. And I've kept seeing that number constantly, day in and day out. And just by seeing that number constantly, I'm like, okay, I must have a big ass blessing that's about to come into my reality if I keep seeing that number constantly over and over and over again. Because let me just say that again. The number 8 is the abundance number. So when you see 888, guys, just know that that is a very positive sign that, huge blessings are about to unfold into your life. So just remember, guys, if you're going through a hard time right now, just keep the faith. Just keep on keeping on, and to keep on putting in work on yourself on the daily so that you don't get constantly lost in the sauce of this reality. You know what I'm saying? Because we all deserve to feel that unconditional happiness that everyone keeps talking about. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. We came here to have fun. We came here to fulfill our mission, and we came here to, help guide other souls that want to be guided. You see what I'm saying? And you can't do that if you're constantly just bickering about what you don't have and staying at a job that isn't serving you, staying in a relationship that isn't serving you, having fake ass friends around you and constantly comparing yourself to other people. You just got to stop that, and you have to focus on how you can better yourself, and not focus on somebody else's life. Just focus on your own life and focus on what you can do for you to help elevate yourself to a higher level. And, in turn, you can always help other people. You know what I'm saying? And today I am in a much better mood. I got a lot of stuff done today. I got the job situation handled. I turned my forms in on time, and I'm just feeling great, guys. I did the laundry today. I woke up today smiling. I just got a lot of shit done today, and I'm recording this YouTube video for you guys. Life is good right now, not because of, the outer blessings that are coming in, but because, I'm feeling good, because I chose to feel good on the inside. My limbs are working, I can still talk, I can still eat and not, I can still eat with my mouth and not have to drink my food out of a straw. I'm not in the hospital bed. I'm grateful that, I have a bed to sleep on every night. I'm grateful, for this dorm room that I'm in. I'm grateful for this laptop from where I'm recording from. I'm grateful for this Blue Snowball microphone from which you're hearing my voice through right now. I'm grateful for my divine feminine for helping me stay sane and helping guide me along my journey towards, self-mastery, and also reminding me to love myself. I'm grateful for all the challenges in my life thus far, You know, because without the challenges, I wouldn't be able to appreciate, you know, the blessings that come along with it. So, you know, I know this video is shorter than normal because normally, you know, now that I'm recording from my laptop, that, you know, I will record for like 30-minute videos. But, you know, this video, you know, I already had a feeling that it was going to be relatively short because, you know, it's just about, you know, a quick little reminder to take back control of your happiness and to be happy unconditionally, regardless of what you're currently going through right now. So, with that being said, I will end this video right here. Thank you guys for watching. You know, if this video has added value to your life in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and smash the hell out of that like button. Also, put in the comment section right now what you're grateful for. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, and once you do, make sure to hit that bell right next to it so that you get notified every single time we upload a video, because typically I upload these videos on my YouTube channel on Fridays, you know, and I upload my podcast episodes for my podcast listeners. I upload them, you know, throughout the weekdays. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of my podcast, the name of my podcast is called 8 Mil Productions, and the link to that is in the description below. And also, if you've gotten any value from this, make sure to go ahead and share this on all your social media platforms and with your friends and your family that are open to receiving this message. And also, make sure to donate to the channel as well, and the link to that is in the description below. And the GoFundMe is also in the description below as well. And just, you know, just FYI, I have a new movie in the works. So, you know, it's in the development stages right now. So I haven't released any casting calls or gotten my crew together whatsoever. So it's in the development stages. So just putting that out there right now. And also, you know, make sure to go listen to my podcast. You know, if you are an artist or creative, because that's what my podcast is for. This is more so for, like, you know, anybody that's, you know, open to developing themselves into their greatest version and getting on their spiritual path. Whereas my podcast is about, you know, creative motivation and, you know, me telling my story along my journey as a creative, and also, you know, having other creatives come on, whether they're like, you know, professionals who are getting paid thousands of dollars for what they do, you know, or they're just a brand spanking new beginner or somewhere in between. Whew. And also make sure to just also comment on, you know, make sure to leave a timestamp in the comment section below on which part of this video inspired you the most. And also know, guys, just FYI, that, you know, I do run a film production company called 8 Mil Productions. So what I basically do is shoot commercial videos, music videos, and narrative films. And I also have a new service to where I edit demo reels for directors, cinematographers, and actors. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and peace in and out with the highest vibes, and remember to be unconditionally happy.